$1,000 for Christmas.
There you go.
Him and Paul.
There you go.
So it was just great. So, Earl, what's happening?
Oh, my man.
Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Fred. I've been enjoying listening to Under the Hood.
Yep.
It sounds like Hot Rod Santa is going to be another big hit.
Yes.
Two great weekends in a row. Turkey Derby at Wall Stadium and then Hot Rod Santa. Can't beat it in the middle of winter, right?
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to both events.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Fred's shooting high as he always does.
You were mentioning the one Hot Rod Santa you had snow.
Yeah.
And usually had it right around Thanksgiving weekend over the years, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember one Turkey Derby we had snow.
That's probably the same one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to say it was probably, I think, 2009. No, not 9. 2000. I was in Morrisville. So that would have been 2014, maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
But with each of them, the show goes on, no matter what, right?
That's it.
Absolutely.
That's it. So,
That's it. Well,
yeah,
very good. We look forward to seeing you at Turkey Derby. And
Yep.
then, unfortunately, I can't be at Hot Rod Santa. I'd love to. We have a family commitment that same day, but it sounds like it's going to be a great event. And, boy, it's my compliments on what you're doing there for the kids and, working with the organization, Toys for Tots. And well put. I really appreciate what you do.
no, thank you, Earl. So, what's new with Turkey Derby? Anything new news?
Yeah, it's shaped up really well. It's this will be the 52nd Turkey Derby at Wall Stadium. Again, for those of you listening from the eastern Pennsylvania area, it's right there at the Jersey Shore. Quick ride down Route 195. Get off right at the Point Pleasant, Matawan Wall exit.
Yeah, Route 34. Route 34 exit. I'm going to take note of what number it is when I go down next time so I can tell people. It's exit 27 or whatever. But it's Route 34. And I always tell people that show interest, it's the easiest place to get to.
Thank you. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's 195 east to 34 north. You get off the jug handle there, and you turn on to the next jug handle, and you're right in the parking lot. Don't get any easier than that.
Takes you roughly, about 45 minutes from your home?
Yeah, well, normally it would take 45 minutes. I'm not going to tell you how long it takes me.
Okay.
You feel the need for speed.
It's not 45 minutes.
It's a need for speed kind of thing. Privilege.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, under the hood.
Yeah. Under the speed limit, hopefully.
Friday of Turkey Derby weekend, which again is the 28th of November. Qualifying rounds start on Friday morning, right about 11 o'clock. And in competition will be the four-cylinder cars, the Legends, the regular Wall Stadium weekly modifieds, and along with the factory stocks and limited late models. So all the qualifying takes place in the morning and early afternoon, and then scheduled for right about 1:30 will be the start of features on Friday in the daylight. So we start off with the four-cylinder cars first with their feature event, 30 laps. Then we'll have the legend cars, and we'll have a lot of invading legend car drivers from New England and also from Riverhead Raceway in Long Island. Both groups traditionally make the trip for Turkey Derby, and so we have always a large pit area of legend car competitors, some from down south as well. Then we have the Wall Modified feature, and again, we call them the regular Wall Stadium Weekly Modifieds, which are a smaller motor than the full Modifieds. And we traditionally have invaders from New England and again from Long Island come over for the Friday portion of the Modified event. Give you an idea, some of the drivers we already have entered for the Wall Mod event. Max Zakum, who's one of the top drivers from Connecticut. He races at Stafford Motor Speedway. He'll be coming down to compete. Matt Hirschman is entered on both Friday and Saturday. Matt will be running a Wall Stadium-style modified on Friday. He's set to drive the number 41 on Friday. Brian O'Shea, who's a three-time Wall Stadium factory stock champion, he moved into the modifieds last year full-time, and he'll be racing as a teammate, as he's been the last couple of years, with Andrew Krause. So they'll both be running Andrew Krause modifieds on Friday. Also, after the modified feature on Friday, we'll have the factory stock main event and also the limited late models. So that'll conclude day number one. And then on Saturday, the full tour type modifieds, the same that run on the NASCAR Whale and Modified Tour, the Tri-Track Series up in New England. They'll be competing. Again, it's not a sanctioned NASCAR Modified Tour race, but it's the same drivers. It's open competition. That'll be a 150-lap race on Saturday afternoon. Again, qualifying begins in the morning, and then just about 1:30, same as Friday. On Saturday, 1:30, we start off with TQ Midgets, the ATQ MRA. They're racing on the inner flat track, the wing TQs, the same cars that race indoors at Atlantic City and Allentown during the winter with the indoor racing series. The exception being at Wall for Turkey Derby, they're running with the wings on. Along with the TQs, which will be the first feature, the Speedsters that compete on dirt at the Kutztown Action Track on Wednesday night during the year. That's a series put together by Rich Tobias. They'll be making their Turkey Derby debut, Wall Stadium debut as well. And then that's followed by the 150-lap modified main event for, again, the open tour type modifieds. And we wind it up with the Crate Sportsman feature. That's a 50-lapper. For the tour modified feature, again, quite a few invaders are coming down. I mentioned Max Zakum, who's going to be racing on Friday. He'll be bringing his tour modified down on Saturday. We're expecting Dave Sapienza. He's already entered. He won the Turkey Derby in 2018. And Dave is a competitor at Riverhead Raceway. He's from Long Island, and he also competes on the NASCAR Whale and Modified Tour. Always enjoys coming over to Wall for the Turkey Derby. Trevor Catalano, one of the top young drivers from Western New York, he'll be racing. His brother Tyler, by the way, will be competing earlier. Tyler will be racing in the TQ Midgets, and brother Trevor will be competing in the Tour Modifieds on Saturday. Matt Hirschman, back again. He'll be competing in his regular number 60 Tour Modified on Saturday. By the way, Matt Hirschman, between the Wall Stadium Saturday night type modifieds and the tour type modifieds, he has 11 overall Turkey Derby victories over the years, going back to around 2008. Timmy Solomito, he races at Riverhead Raceway and also on the NASCAR Whale and Modified Tour. He'll be competing. He's the defending champion of the tour type modified race for Turkey Derby, won it last year. And Matt Hirschman, last year, he won the Wall Stadium SK-style modified race on Friday. And we're expecting Mark Stewart also to compete. Mark's one of the top drivers at Riverhead Raceway, and he'll be entered for Turkey Derby as well. And the big news for the weekend is that Jimmy Blewett is coming back to race.
Yes,
after
that is
taking
big
a
news.
year off due to surgery. And Jimmy will be competing on both Friday and Saturday, driving for Paulie Hartwig Racing, because Paulie is too young to race in New Jersey, but Jimmy will be driving his car. And Jimmy's son, James Blewett, who won a modified feature at Wall this year, he'll be racing against his dad as well. So it's going to be quite a weekend at Wall Stadium, and look forward to seeing you and Nick there.
Oh, we will be there, and I'm looking forward to a couple of years from now when Paulie and James are out there together.
Yes,
that'll be one hell of a race. So,
yes,
but
yeah,
and
we've talked about that before. That just shows you the future of our sport. We've talked about that on both shows. That where is our sport going? Because we've all grown up in it. And you see these new young racers like James Blewett and Paulie Hartwig on pavement.
Right.
The young drivers that you see at Bridgeport in New Egypt. The Alex Yankowskis, for example.
Yeah.
Tanner Van Doren, all these young guys coming up through the sport, and they're representing it and doing so well. Yeah. So I think our sport's in really good hands for the future, and I'm already looking forward to 2026.
I know. There's,
great to see, right?
Yeah, I've been reading the scuttlebutt about Wall, what may happen next year, and if what it is works out, next year is going to be an awesome. I'm not going to get into details because it's not finalized, but
that'll be a good winter projects, winter topics, right?
Yeah, winter topics, but it's very promising for next year, and I'm really looking forward to it. There's going to be good racing and a lot of people down at Wall next year.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely. So, hey, on that topic, too, we're going to keep the shows going right through the winter, right?
Yes, all the way through. Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, when I'm not here next week. It's Thanksgiving. But then we'll talk about what's going on in motorsports on January 23rd, 24th up at Oaks, and what you guys are doing for that. And Nick and I will be up there with our table and doing our interviews and stuff. So we'll touch on that after Thanksgiving. But
absolutely, looking forward to the conversation. And you know, you and I have been talking about it with Mark and Craig. We're going to be scheduling production of Earl's Time Capsule, looking at the racing history as well.
Yeah, we just got to, you know, like you said, it's like herding cats, getting all five of us in a room at the same time.
All of us must be very busy.
Yeah.
So we can't come up with an exact date to get us all together, right?
Yeah. And Craig's in New York a lot, so we have to we have to nail him down. Yeah. So, but all right, Earl, we got one of the Nicks on the line, probably.
That's great.
NASCAR
Okay.
Nick, and we'll be talking to you next week.
2 weeks.
Absolutely.
2 weeks, but I'll talk to you next week somehow. I'm going to bug you.
Yeah, all of our listeners have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Gobble, gobble.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, guys.
You bet. All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right.
All right. We got him on.
All right. We got which Nick do we have?
Sounds like Nitro Nick.
Take a wild guess, Mr. Foxwell.
You've been hailing those fumes at the dump too long, you know? That's what's the problem with you.
You keep making me famous on the radio, Mr. Foxwell.
I mentioned you in a song. So.
Yeah, yes, you did.
Yep.
Did you find my old scratchy or no?
No, I did not. I was looking for. You said Stonewall Jackson. I couldn't find it, but maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Who knows?
I'll be honest with you, Jim.
Yeah.
I have that old scratchy. That was my dad's.
Man.
That was my father's.
Wow.
And he used to play that when I was a kid.
All right.
And that's the only song I ever remembered that my father played, because he died when I was little. But I always remember, wash my hands in muddy water. My mom goes, what? You remember that? Of all things, you remember that? I said, yep. So, but yeah.
We'll have to look for it.
Hot Rod Santa is going to be cool. Hot Rod Santa is definitely going to be cool. I can't wait.
And I'm glad you're here this year to be a part of it with us, and we're going to make it extra special.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely have to change that around.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And then we get to go to Turkey Derby and do that. Yep. And the show was really good last night. We got to thank Dara Dean and Mike Feltenberger. Mike's always a good deal. Get him in the time capsule with us, and we'll have a blast with him too.
Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, Mike's got Reading covered and Shellhammer's covered, and and the other guys, Earl and Mark down here in Nazareth and all.
It's getting a lot of momentum now, Fred. Yeah.
Yeah, this time capsule's going to be
great.
Yeah,
we're Wide Open Wednesday is definitely getting momentum. We got people coming on and saying they want to be on the show. People that we don't even know. We have a guy that I have to email and get his phone number, and it's pretty crazy how it's taken off now. It's wild.
Yeah, as soon as we went on last night, there was I can't tell you how many people logged on with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as we fired it up last night, it was great.
And the cool thing is you could put their comments up on the screen.
Yeah.
You could talk to them, and that engages them in the show, and that makes the show 10 times better.
Yeah,
it's like getting a caller at the radio station. They get to engage with you, so it makes it pretty cool. So, I look forward to motorsports and all that other stuff. Got a lot of positive feedback for that.
Yeah.
So, wouldn't be able to do it without you guys.
You're doing great.
So,
WBCB will be broadcasting from motorsports for an hour or two.
Yep.
Well, I think it was going to be on what's it, Friday or Saturday, Nick? I can't remember. I'm having a mental block.
I think it was Saturday. Saturday. Last year with Gus the Bus. Yep. We had Gus the Bus with us.
Yeah.
And, hopefully the Eagles will prosper, and Gus won't be sad if they didn't do well. He'll be in high spirits when he comes to the motorsports show.
See that outfit he had on is blinding. Oh man.
Well, you know what? I'm not an Eagles fan by no means, but I feel bad that they're not giving Jalen Hurts his props. I mean, you're winning football games. Maybe you're not winning them the way you should, but geez, oh man. You win the division almost every year. Mm-hmm. You won the Super Bowl last year. You got a real good shot at going into the Super Bowl this year. shut the hell up and enjoy what you got.
That's
Come
it.
on.
That's it.
Used to boo Mike Schmidt as well.
Yeah. It's Philadelphia.
Yeah,
They're never happy.
Exactly. So, but if you can make it in Philly, you can make it anywhere.
That's right.
Like I said, I'm not an Eagle fan, but Jalen Hurts, I'm in your corner, buddy. You're a top-notch quarterback. Don't let anybody tell you any different.
That's right. You heard it here from Nick first.
Yep.
There you go.
Well, Merle will tell you the same thing. Ask Merle.
Oh, I know so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I know you got one waiting in the wings, guys. Thanks for everything you do. Mr. Foxwell, you know as well as I know.
What's that?
It's never personal. It's never personal.
You work your side of the street, and I'll work mine. Steve McQueen.
You got it.
All right.
You got it.
You got it.
All right, buddy. Thanks,
Take care.
guys.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All righty.
All right.
You too, bud. Yep, see you.
See you too. There we go. We go from Nick to Nick. How about that? We're working.
We're having Nick overload here.
Yes, we are. Nick squared. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick squared.
What's going
What's up,
on,
guys?
Nick?
That was everything.
Oh, good. I didn't stay long at the Stamplowski thing, but you were there all day, and it looked like you guys had a good time. There's a few cars there, and your car was there, and it looked like a good time. Gonna fill me in on what I missed after I left.
Well, there were a lot of racing people there. There were a lot of stories being told, a lot of engagement about the racing history, even some go-kart stuff. That one guy I was talking to when you showed up.
Yeah.
We went back to Rick Rock Kart Track, which was back in decades ago, and it's pretty cool talking to him because there aren't too many people that know about that go-kart track.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the people who started there, Michael Andretti, Brett Hearn, Dickie Kuiper, the Gregories with the sprint cars. Chip Slocum too. Chip Slocum raced there.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it
was a good time. Good time up there Saturday for the little bit I stayed. I had other things going on, but I wanted to go up there and check it out, and glad I did. So
yeah, it was pretty cool.
So
there's not a whole lot to talk about because the season is done.
Right.
But on the local scene, Babs had a race last weekend, last Saturday, 358 modifieds. Logan Watt won that over Billy Pounce Jr., Danny Buck, Rick Laubeck, and Mike Guler. So, Logan Watt, which is junior in high school, and he's getting all these wins. He's got a very bright future. He's turning a lot of heads.
Great kid too. We had him on Wide Open Wednesday. It was a great interview. Good, well-spoken young man, and really looking forward.
Good family background.
Yeah,
too.
Good family background with Ryan and them, and yes. So he's got a great future, and I'm looking forward to watching him over the years.
Yeah. And then Ryan Godown came in 8th. Dominic Buffalino in the 126. He was there. He finished 9th. Mm-hmm. Colin Cox, who's Logan's best friend, 11th. Jax Jan and Roger Manning were also there. On the 410 sprint. So for the 358, they only had 19 cars, but they put on a really good race.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but I can imagine with just the names you told me, like even Jax. Yeah, I mean, Jax can run. Jax Jan.
Yeah.
Nice kid, too.
But then with the 410s, they had 30 cars on hand for their 30-lapper, and Brent Marks won that over Chase Dietz, Anthony Macri, Brock Surface, Cameron Smith, some other well-known people. Freddie Raymer finished 7th, Lance DeWeese was 8th, and Justin Whittle, who was on the show last week or 2 weeks ago, he finished 10th.
Okay.
So let's see what else. Earl was talking about Matt Hirschman. Matt Hirschman is the leading modified asphalt winner. He probably has close to 15 asphalt wins right now. So about a month ago, he was up to 11, and he keeps winning. So that number has gone up. So
yeah, I hear his name quite often.
Yeah. So on the Cup side, on NASCAR side, for the champions, Kyle Larson won that. We know that. But 2 through 16, so the top 4 were Denny Hamlin in 2nd, and Briscoe, Byron in 4th, and the ones that aren't too much spoken about. Christopher Bell finished 5th, Ryan Blaney 6th, Joey Logano 7th, Chase Elliott was 8th, Tyler Riddick was 9th, Ross Chastain 10th, Bubba Wallace, SVG, Alex Bowman, Cindric, Dillon, and Josh Barry rounded out the top 16. Xfinity, Jesse Love won that, Craftsman truck, that was Corey Heim. So with that last race, there's a lot of talk about Denny losing and the what-ifs. So the storylines for that race were tires and ifs. The tires failed on everybody. The top four had many tire issues. And what if they would have put more air pressure in? What if William Byron didn't have a blowout and hit the wall with 3 laps to go? So
you can't do the what ifs. I'm not a fan of the format. I'm not a big fan of the format that the NASCAR's using, but that was a race. That was just racing.
Yes. So Denny did very well. He didn't. So with that last restart, if he would have gone lower, there are the ifs again. If he would have gone lower, if he would have taken 2 tires, if he would have stayed out. But about Kyle Larson? Kyle Larson started on the outside, and he was pushing the cushion to get around everybody, and he almost won the race.
Mm-hmm.
So with 2 tires, he almost won the race, but he finished 3rd and won the championship, and he did an outstanding job. And he's only been on the Cup side for 11 years. Yeah. So he has 2 championships in 11 years, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's see, ARCA, Butterbean McQueen, or Butterbean Queen won the ARCA championship. So some other news, Justin Allgaier is going to be back in the number 40 Junior Motorsports Chris Stapleton Traveler Whiskey Cup car.
That's my favorite
for
car.
Daytona. Yeah.
For a lot of reasons.
Good old boy.
Yeah, he had a great race last year. He finished 10th. For a non-regular, he had a really good stay out of trouble race and finished 10th. 32 years on just about this date. Neil Bonnet raced his last race in Atlanta in the Hooters 500. Neil's an old timer, and he passed away at Daytona, I believe. But brings back a lot of memories with Neil.
Right.
The new Chevrolet car has been announced, and it looks like the Camaro. So it is a Camaro, but it's a enhanced Camaro, and they're just going to call it the Chevrolet. So it looks very similar. It has a couple aerodynamic changes to it.
Huh.
That's the new Chevy car.
I'll have to check that out. I didn't know about that.
Yep. So Kyle Larson on the dirt side now, he ranks 31st on the all-time sprint car podium leader list. He has 78 podium finishes, and he's never going to get to the top because on the top you have Steve Kinser with 1,438.
Yeah, Steve Kinser's the king.
Yeah, the math doesn't work out.
The world, I watched Steve most of my life in the World Outlaws.
Yeah,
and stuff.
He was good in driving that green Quaker State car.
Yes. Yep. Oh,
yep.
Man.
So green has always been it's a blackball color. You don't run a green car or run number 13, but Steve has over 1,400 podium finishes in the green car.
Every time I went to Hagerstown and he was there, because I followed the World Outlaws and
right
back in the day, and if he was there, it was like, all right, who's coming in second?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like Muhammad Ali. It's already decided.
So on that list of leaders, you have Steve Kinser with over 1,400. Sammy Swindell is over 800. So there's a huge difference there. Donnie Schatz, Mark Kinser, Doug Wolfgang, Daniel Lasowski, Dave Blaney. So there are some pretty big names up there.
Yeah.
Let's see what else here on the local side. NASCAR trucks.
Yeah.
Dodge has their team out with Matt Collig. They're going to have 5 trucks. They have 4 drivers that are signed up. Butterbean Queen, Daniel Dye, Justin Haley, who lost his Cup ride, and Connor Jones. And the 5th truck they're going to rotate the drivers as part of their rotating free agent driver program. So they'll have a guest driver in the 5th truck throughout the year. So
yeah, I've heard some talk about Dodge coming back to NASCAR. Is that anytime soon? I mean, not the trucks, with Dodge cars.
They're looking at that for 27, maybe 28.
Okay. Yeah,
so,
I've been just looking at the headlines and trying to make my own decision there.
Yeah. So with Dodge and this truck team, it's Dodge is fully funding this effort.
Okay.
So they have some money. So we'll see if that goes into the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series cars. And
Dodge has all that money from selling me freaking engine oil coolers for Jeeps and stuff. And Dakotas.
How do you really feel?
Okay,
I funded Dodge.
You didn't Dodge.
So on Butterbean's truck, it should be sponsored by Fletcher's Garage.
There you go.
How's that?
Yeah.
Get that top priority.
Most of my guys.
Yep.
Well, actually, I'm the only one that doesn't have a Dodge in my shop.
Oh, okay.
Joe's got
really?
a Dodge. Rob's got a Dodge. And Kelly and Bill each have Jeeps.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I'm the oddball out.
Fred's dodging the issue.
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
I'm not getting a Dodge.
Okay.
All right, then some of the local champions that happened throughout the year at NES, you had Go Down in Modified, Steve Davis, and Bridgeport, Dylan Stoyer, Joe Toth, Grandview, Julian Howard, Colin Cox with an incredible point lead. Big Diamond, Loudon Reimert, and Jordan Henn. And then at Wall Stadium, Tyler Truex and Chris Silvestri. So
Nice.
Chip Ganassi, who owned Cup cars from 2001 to 2021, had another IndyCar victory. I know we don't talk Indy cars, but for champion's sake here, Alex Palou won his 4th championship. He has them in 2021, 23, 24, and 25. So give the champions their credit where it's due. So
Cool.
and that's about it.
Okay, man.
All right.
Looking forward to this off season with the vintage car.
Yeah.
Once I'm done with the show at your place, the wrenches come out and things come off the car. So.
Yeah, we talked about that. Well, I'm trying to get my transmission in this weekend, so we'll see. I'm going to put it back in, and then because I want to have a somewhat whole car for Hot Rod Santa, because right now there's a big hole in the floor.
Yeah.
So where the transmission used to be.
Wow.
So we'll get it back together. So, all right, Nick, we'll be talking to you. We'll be back in 2 weeks, but I'll be talking to you before that, I'm sure.
All right, sounds good, gentlemen. Take it easy, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Nick. There you go. There you
Yep.
go. Just picking things up there a little bit. A little more.
Yeah, we
a little more humor there.
get more comfortable.
Yeah, that goes with it.
Yeah, we had a nice talk at Stan Plosky's thing, and if you don't know, it was up in Flemington over the weekend, Saturday. Stan Plosky, who's like the legend of dirt track cars, his whole family was there, and Stan was there too. They had Stan's vintage cars and Hunter's that's his grandson, his car. Stan the third's sprint car. It was really cool to see everybody all.
It's history.
Yeah, it really was a history.
It's a history lesson. Yeah. Yep.
So, but all right, Jim. We'll wrap up here and leave everybody with a happy Thanksgiving and see you at Turkey Derby.
Yeah.
Come on down the wall. It says 45 minutes, but it can be done in 30.
That's right, and December 6th. Ooh,
December 6th is
big day.
Hot Rod Santa. That's our Christmas. That's my Christmas.
That's the Super Bowl.
It's the Super Bowl of Fletcher's Garage.
That's it. That's it. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You won't see termites crawling across your floor, but thousands might be devouring the wood in your walls, weakening the structure of your home. For over 50 years, Termite Proofing and Pest Control of the Delaware Valley has been in the exterminating business. If you think you have a pest problem, they're the experts. Call them today at 215-639-5455. That's 215-639-5455 for TPPC. Termite Proofing and Pest Control of the Delaware Valley gives your home or business peace of mind, knowing your pest problem is in their hands. Located at 1560 Bristol Pike in Bensalem, they use only EPA-approved material applied by licensed technicians. Call Termite Proofing and Pest Control of the Delaware Valley at 215-639-5455.
With over 7,200 square feet of 200 brewers in stock at all times, Pat Dion Beverages now features 5 different flavors of their favorite slushy cocktails. You can also purchase all your wine, liquor, and other fine spirits right next door. Visit us on Facebook or online at patdionbeverages.com for upcoming events and samples from your favorite brewery or local food vendor.
You've got no right.
WBCB is now on your FM dial at 107.3, serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer counties since 1957. You can now listen to all your WBCB